Yeah, Hundo once again with another review. J. Cole, KOD. About to see what this shit here for. Chip. This should be good. Alright, what up folks? It's your man 100 Days of Summer. Back again with another album review. Today I have the honor of reviewing brother J. Cole's album. I didn't see this coming because I think I must have read the shit wrong on Instagram. I thought it was coming out midnight on Friday, but yeah. And I just got the message from Tidal saying stream it on Tidal, and I'm like, oh shit, about to set up the laptop, put the screen on. And by the way, happy 420 to all my stoners and you motherfuckers that just smoke weed. As you can see, I've already partaken for the day, celebrating the holiday, bringing it in the right way. I'm excited. This actually, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, right? Because the overall view of J. Cole, and I don't want none of y'all J. Cole stands to like crucify me for saying this, but overall J. Cole's perspective, people say he's boring, but that's not really true. This is what I realized today, right? I was thinking about this early in the morning, 6 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm thinking about this. Man, the difference between like reviewing a J. Cole album and reviewing like a Cardi B or a Migos album, right? They make club music. Reviewing like a Kendrick or a J. Cole album, besides, you know, Kendrick's Damn album, it's not really made to be commercial or club music. It's made to give you what you need, not what you want. Like, you want something you can bang in the car, some mindless shit that gets you from A to B. But they gonna give you some shit that make you think, that's gonna convict you of your actions that you've been doing on a day-to-day basis that you knew was wrong, but you was doing that shit because everybody else said it was cool, like that type of shit. People call it preachy music, but it's needed as food, you know what I mean? That develops a type of fan base of people who you've touched their heart, not just impressed them with a catchy song or your swag or, you know, things like that. You've touched their heart. You said something to them. Like Crooked Smile, to me, that's one of the most powerful songs of our generation. It's not just saying accept yourself. It's not just saying these are the things that make people not accept themselves. It's the way it's portrayed, and it's relatable to him because he has a crooked smile and I have a crooked smile too. So the way that shit relates to me, and just to, I think, to the generation that it's become cool to modify yourself instead of accepting yourself, right? And acceptance is the actual highest form of love, not obsession, not dependence. It's fucking acceptance. So yeah, so I think that's one of the most powerful songs of the generation. And that's what I mean. Like, when you make music like that, you create a fan base that allows you to go platinum without any features, while everybody else seems very popular, but when they put out an album, it technically flops compared to his type of numbers. And I like that Akademiks pointed that out. Is like, people like J. Cole and Kendrick are the ones breaking the records and doing the big numbers, you know, first week or whatever. I'll say all that to say this, I don't know what type of level of entertainment this is going to be. I know Cole come with the bars always, so I'm interested to see on what topics he talks about and how he discusses them. I feel like this is kind of like when I reviewed the Eminem album. It's going to be more of a statement as opposed to, oh, that's an entertaining song. But I don't know, because when Kendrick did Damn, I know for a fact he dumbed it down. You know what I'm saying? He was going for the popular vote on that one, as opposed to the more soulful vibe or whatever, like on To Pimp a Butterfly. I think that's the album that should have won the award or whatever, but Damn did, because it was so easily accessible to everybody. So you never know. Cole might come with a side, you know, what's that, a curveball and whatnot. So we'll see. About to get into this. The first one is called Intro. You know, it's rightly titled. All right, let's jump into it.
A newborn baby has to.
That was beautiful. Okay, so I don't know what KOD mean. I didn't look that up to see what that stood for. I felt like it meant king or something. King of diamonds, king of drugs, king of dummies. I don't know, because I'm looking at the album work trying to see what he's saying. But that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, the vibe of that was think. You know what I mean? Like everybody got pain. How you gonna deal with it? Choose wisely or whatever. It's think, think. Not dance. It wasn't up tempo. It was very slow. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm very on right now. I'm very lit. I'm very low, and that was putting me even lower. So yeah, but I thought it was beautiful. That's the problem. It was very beautiful and melodic and a little creepy with that undertone. But yeah, it was cool, man. I thought it was beautiful, honestly, but that's exactly the vibe that I thought I was going to get from the album. That wasn't trying to entertain me. So that was the intro. Let's see where that goes. I would expect something like that would take it up to the next level. Kind of like on M's album where it was the walk on water, and then it went to the next one where it's started from the bottom like a. All right, so the next song is KOD. It's the title track. So let's see what this hitting for. Let's see if this takes it up or if it stays on the same level.
This is what you call a flip. 10 keys from a car to brick. Bentley from his mama whip. KOD, he hard as shit. Wow, niggas been cramping my style. Blowing my high, they wanna reply. The number one question is how? How does it feel now that you own? How much you worth? How big is your home? How come you won't get a few features? I think you should. How about I don't? How about you just get the bitch? This is what you call a flip. 10 keys from a car to brick. Bentley from him.
That hook gave me no faith. Ooh. And he using the style, the triplet full. And he back to talking shit again. That's what's up. Maybe this will be a commercial album.
So much activists that they should pay me. If practice made perfect on practice's baby. If practice made perfect on practice's baby. Platinum is riding in back like Miss Daisy. Platinum this and I own masses which pay me.
Oh man. Okay. Alright, he spazzed on that. I give him that. He spazzed on that. And I remember I think on the album cover it says that this album is no way meant to glorify drugs or addiction or something like that. So I know that there's gotta be some metaphoric meaning to him saying all those things, you know, that I'm assuming that he wanted to lead up to the point that love was great and all those things. So maybe to get people to think that perspective or whatnot. I'm not sure. But yeah, I know there's some type of meaning underneath of it all. So I'm interested to see how this is going to progress. The next song is Photograph, so we'll see what that's in for.
Telling love to photograph. I don't even know your name.
Yeah, that sounds more like Cole.
If you follow back,
more classic.
I hope to see you one day.
No
I won't show my. Damn, I love your sense of humor. You don't get caught up in rumors. You don't be talking about who fucking who, and I notice the way you maneuver. Sexy but never show too much. Ain't heard from you in like 2 months. Niggas be talking so slick. I'm not the nigga for lip. Yeah, putting my heart in the click. Yeah, can't see my heart, it don't fit. Yeah, don't think I'm built for this shit. Yeah, too busy thinking what if. Yeah, I shoot my shot in the brick. Yeah, I shoot my shot in the brick. Yeah.
Okay. I gotta say once again, that was very lullaby-ish. That was very lullaby-ish. If that was somebody else, I would not have accepted that song. That's the type of song where it's like, all right, niggas is just doing anything on the track. Let me do J. Cole doing anything on the track. That's what that kind of felt like to me. I don't like that song. It's like the hooks aren't really vibing with the flow of the verses. Like when I hear the hooks, I'm not expecting the verse to come in. So it's like almost like J. Cole featuring a new nigga. I'm not really feeling the song overall. It's like even on the songs where they not saying nothing, they make sure the hook is ridiculous and they make sure the beat is ridiculous so that there's nothing you can do about it. You don't know what they say on the verse. All you know is the end of the verse so that you know when the hook's about to start again, and that's the only part of the song you know. So if you're going to do that, you got to make an infectious song. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be infectious. I'm not really feeling that. So what was that? Photographs? Yeah. I don't even feel like the niggas be talking so slick. I'm not the nigga for lip. Like, I don't feel like that even had nothing to do with the fell in love through photograph. So I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like, he's just doing what these new guys is doing, where it's just kind of patching anything together, just whatever comes to your mind, randomly stream of consciousness, moving to the next thing or whatever, which works. But if that didn't work. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what that is. The next one is called The Cutoff, so we'll see what that's hitting for. This is J. Cole featuring Kill Edward. First time hearing of this dude. Let's see what he hit before too. Maybe he's singing, maybe he's rapping. We'll see.
I know heaven is a mind state. I've been a couple times. Stuck in my ways, so I keep on falling down. Keep on falling down. Keep on falling down. Give me drink, give me smoke, give me high, let me float. I'm a cloud, coming down, put me down, chill out. Give me drink, give me dope. Bottom line, I can't go.
I got some niggas that still owe me an apology. I'ma be the bigger man just like I always be. Eventually, but right now that's hard for me. I'm dreaming violent, I can't tolerate this loyalty.
Time will tell who is on my side.
He did both. He did singing and rap. Kill Edward. It's like I want to bop to it, but it's not boppable. Like it is, but it ain't. Can't do this type of bop. I'm too excited for this. I gotta be like. Once again, kind of lullaby-ish. I like what the dude was doing that was very different. What he was doing, I like the sound that he was bringing. But the track itself, that beat, that's lullaby. You feel me? So it's what I want to know is if y'all could leave a comment, somebody that probably don't like the fact that I'm saying what I'm saying right now, somebody leave a comment and just tell me what's the vibe of that song. Like what's the activity that goes with that vibe, right? Because I'm thinking I could be driving in the car, but I wouldn't want to listen to that on the way to work. That's not putting me in the right energetic mood for work. That if I'm going to a place I don't want to go to now, that's like a ride home at night after coming from a chick spot. I don't know. Like I see night with street lights when I'm thinking of that. Street lights going past, you know. That's what I'm seeing in that shit. So somebody tell me what's the vibe that's supposed to be on, because maybe I'm missing it. Because I'm trying to fucking Alexa talking. That scared the shit out of me just now. I'm like, who the fuck is in the crib? It's a chick too. Sorry. So what vibe is this whole album supposed to be on? You know what I mean? Just because that's what 1, 2, 3, 4. Count the intro, which is a vibe. KOD went up some, but it's still not. It went up, so I enjoyed KOD actually. But KOD went up, so intro, photograph, the cutoff. I don't know what the vibe is supposed to be here. So somebody let me know. Somebody let me know, because it's real mellow. I mean, if that's the vibe, that's the vibe. But I'm trying to figure out what are the activities I'm supposed to be doing to this music. And that maybe that's the other thing. Like when it comes to music that does make you think and make you introspective, what is that? You just sitting back smoking the L, you just chilling, you know, hitting the bowl or whatever, and trying to see what comes to mind as you listen to the music. Somebody fill me in on that. So I'm gonna go to the next song. That's ATM, and we're gonna see what that's hitting for. I'm telling y'all now. I'm telling y'all. All the stans, all the diehard J. Cole fans. I'm a J. Cole fan. I'm not a stan, so I can be critical. Basically, is my point. But I'm telling y'all now, get ready, because they're about to say Cardi B had a better album than J. Cole. I'm telling you that now. That's going to be the comparison. They're going to compare every album that comes out after her album to her album. And I'm telling you, people are on a high with her album. They on a high. They just on a natural high off of Cardi, right? And I'm not trying to make no competition. It ain't no competition because they're not really in the same bracket as far as what they're doing. But I'm telling you now, don't get mad when you see it, because they gonna say it. The next song, ATM, let's see what this is hitting for. Is this gonna go up?
Will I fly?
Sound like Kendrick, no?
My soul, fulfill my heart.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it.
Lecrae, I'm like, who else got a song some count it up?
I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual. I blow the residual and fucking your bitch like it's part of my ritual. Part of the visual, but money you give me a heart on a typical. I wanted it physical, $1 million I count up and
Okay, that's ATM. Count it up. I can't say I don't like the production of any of the tracks. I actually like the production. It's just not, it's not an entertaining energy, right? So it's not an energetic energy. Damn, that's crazy. It's not an energetic energy. Not what I was thinking ATM was going to sound like. Pretty much the topic I thought ATM was going to be on, though, and now looking up what KOD actually means, which is kids on drugs, shit, I missed it. It's some other stuff. But it's got like a meaning. Everything has a meaning. So these songs sounds like he's making the same music as everybody else, but it's still like to a J. Cole feel, a J. Cole beat. So I don't feel like it's going to transcend. So I'm really, really curious what the J. Cole fans really think, like the J. Cole diehard fans. I'm really interested to see what y'all think about this. What I think is a new style. Maybe he been doing it because I haven't really been checking on the last 2 albums. So I've only been hearing what's on the radio and I haven't heard anything like this. So I'm interested to hear what y'all think. Kind of like when M came out with his last album, his stance was still very critical. You know what I mean? So there was some very objective viewpoints on his album too. So I'm wondering if people can be as objective with J. Cole. I'm really interested to hear what y'all got to say, man, because this is not what I thought he was going to drop on 420. I mean, I kind of said that at the beginning, but I really thought he was throwing a curveball. I was kind of hoping it. So the next song is Motivate. Let's see what this here for.
I can't handle sympathy for fuck, nigga. All the shit I seen done made my blood, nigga. Spill my magazine inside a double cup. Double up my cream, now that's a double stuff. Go, motivate, 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 motivate. I feel like taking a PJ, fly to the on a weekday, eating ceviche, with like half of a million inside of my briefcase. A couple of freaks play, and they don't speak English, but the money is something that they can complain day. And I feel like I'm green. Motivate, 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 money, motivate, 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 motivate.
Oh, I might put that on the playlist. And that would be 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Well, that makes sense with today's music. Now, that was good. That was good. Now, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're going to do their shit and still try to, you know, do the parody or the double meaning type shit, then, yeah, it got to have some energy to it that make you do their movements. You know what I'm saying? As long as you can do those movements, you know you hit the right frequency. That's the right vibration if you're trying to get them to feel the same vibe. So yeah, that was great right there. That was dope. Motivate, motivate, motivate. Like that's stuck in me now. So that's good, man. I'm gonna put that on the playlist for sure. Do that right now. Yeah, man. I ain't no fucking hater. I ain't trying to be harsh and critical for real. I'm trying to be objective. And I want everybody really, when I be doing this shit, I want everybody to win, man. But I gotta be honest. So I know how diehard people are for J. Cole, so I know somebody got to feel like I'm hating, but I'm just trying to be objective. So the next song is Kevin's Heart. When I seen that, I was like, oh, that's clever. That's clever. Let's see what he's talking about in this song. I don't expect this to be catchy, entertaining at all. I expect this to be deep, introspective, maybe even throw a couple shots that might hurt a couple people, but be on some real shit, like when Jay made his Future comment. So let's see what's happening here.
She my number one, I don't need nothing on the side. Said that I was done for good and don't want no more lies. But my phone be blowing up, temptations on my line. I stare at the screen a while before I press decline. Slip me a Zenny at once. I got the earth and the blunt. I get the skirt when I want. I get the skirt when I want. Due to the money aroma. My girl, she got a diploma. I love her, I don't wanna lose her. I'm selfish, I know that I use her. My ego gets stroked and I bruise her. My ego gets stroked and I bruise her. What's done in the dark will always find a way to shine. I done did so much that when you see you might go blind.
That was way, way, way better than I thought it was going to be. Damn, that was fucking hot. That's what's up. That was good, yo. And it had the, if I'm not mistaken, the I Get So Lonely, like, vibe or sample. What would they call that? Like, it's kind of like an interpolation, but on the beat. I don't know. But that shit had that vibe to it. Man, that was good. That was good. And it was, yeah, that was good. The right lyrics, the right vibe to the song, but it wasn't too low. It was low, but it wasn't too low. And the right segments in the right orders that kept the vibe moving the right way without getting stagnant. That was perfect. That was perfect. I'm putting that on the playlist because that was good. I'm going to see. I'm putting it on the playlist and then When that roll around in the car, I'm gonna see how I feel, because that shit kind of deep. All right, so the next song is Brackets. We're gonna see what that's in for.
A lot of shit happen, like being in show business, a lot of shit happens. Like I make a lot of money, you know, and I'm really happy about it. I'm not bragging. I just want to say I make so fucking ridiculous.
Niggas hating on me, I ain't used to that. Know a couple people want to shoot for that. I say no, chill, it ain't no need for that. Them niggas try to blow and they need me for that.
I like the vibe so far. Not too low.
It's been a long time since I have felt this way about something, but now.
People sound like multiple people on a track. I like that. I keep having to check to see who the fuck is featured, and it's just him. That's that cold shit right there. Brackets. Damn, that make perfect sense now. Wow. That was fucking great. That was great, yo. That's like what I love Cole for, is the stories, like how he can weave in stories with bars at the same time. Like it don't just be a verse of bars, you know what I'm saying? It'd be a story with bars in it. I like that. So that was good, man. That was really good. And then he weaved in the whole thing and then ended. Oh man, that was fucking dope. Like that's what I go to Cole for, is those type of songs. Yeah, that's like a tale of two cities and shit. That was good. Damn. All right, so Brackets was good. So that was what, 3 in a row that I'm fucking with? I like Motivate, I like Kevin's Heart, and I like Brackets. I like KOD, but that's not something I would replay. Motivate, I would replay. I put that on the playlist. Kevin's Heart, put that on the playlist. And Brackets, that was good. I wouldn't put that on the playlist necessarily because it's not something I want to listen to over and over again, but that was good. I was wondering if it was going to pick up, if it was, if it was going to ramp up with a couple of songs on just a different vibe, something that resonated with me, on the scale that I think that he should be firing on. So, all right, so the next song is Once an Addict. This is actually an interlude, so it's not a song, so we'll see what that sounds like. This is a 3-minute and 17-second interlude.
Lost in a cloud of marijuana, young Carolina nigga, fish out of water, stepdaddy, just had a daughter with another woman, mama ain't recovered yet, calling me at 12 at night, she drunk as fuck, and I'm thinking to myself, maybe my mama need help, don't she got work in the morning, why she do this to herself, hey how she slurring the words, sounding so fucking absurd, this ain't the woman I know, why I just sit and observe, free something's got a hold on me. I can't let go out of
nice.
it. I won't be.
There's like a Marvin Gaye ad-lib. Marvin Gaye harmony ad-lib. That was nice. Alright, so the story of that, I like the story of that, but not really something that I would play again. But it is an interlude, right? It's not really supposed to be. But that was good. It kind of reminded me like a Drake, the 6 p.m. type, 6 a.m., whatever it is, one of those songs that he always got at the end of the album talking about his mom or whatever. So that sounded like that type of song. But I like it though. All right, so the next song is called Friends. Let's see what this is for. Oh, and this is featuring Killer Edward again. Oh shit.
Copping up the bag,
Actually got features, but it's the same person.
Copping up the bag of smoke today. Copping up the bag of smoke today. Copping up the bag of smoke today. Bag of smoke today.
I got thoughts, can't control. Got me down, got me low. Rest my mind, rest my soul. When I blow, let things go. Don't think twice, this is me.
But I'm aggravated without it. My saddest days are without it. My Saturdays are the loudest, blowing strong. Some niggas graduated
nice flow.
powder. I dabbled later, I doubt it. My database of narcotics is growing long. I wrote this shit to talk about the word addiction. To my niggas out there sitting, I hope you're listening. Like I hope you're listening. This is for the whole fucking bill, I hope you're listening. On condition. Blame it on crack, you can blame it on the system. Blame it on the fact that 12 got jurisdiction. To ride around the neighborhoods that they ain't never lived in. Hey, meditate, 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 don't medicate.
Rest my mind, rest my soul. When I blow, not blow. Am I wrong? Let me know. Feels so right to let things go.
I like that. That's not something I'll listen to again. That's Friends. Huh. Wonder why I was titled Friends. Maybe he's calling the drugs his friends or whatever. I think the topic of the song was great. I love the flow, how he started off with that flow, and how the beat kind of had like a very old school hip hop feel, and the way that he was rapping had a very old school hip hop feel too. But it was still felt entertaining. You know, it didn't feel too slow. So I like that. That's what I'm saying about the album. Like he wasn't trying to make a club album. He wasn't trying to make a club song. He's trying to make a song that says some shit that makes you think, says some shit that makes you be like, damn, you're right, that's fucked up, or I should change my life, or I should also care about this thing, or I didn't know that was happening, or I'm gonna change my mind on this topic. That's what he's trying to do, is make change, not necessarily trying to make a hit. I fuck with that. And yeah, I think he's doing a great job. Now, this is not something that I would listen to again, unfortunately. Now, I hate to fucking compare it, but yeah, 444 was a great album, also very conscious, made you think, but at the same time, but Jay always been good at finding the bounce. He taught me that skill, finding the bounce, finding the thing that hits a certain chord in you. You know what I mean? So he's always been good at that. So even when he's teaching, it's just a way, it's just, the shit just good. So that had a lot more replay value in it than a lot of the songs, to me, had a lot more replay value. A lot of people say it didn't, but yeah, on the same level, this is just as not conscious, but it's teaching. It's a what they call it, soapboxing. I think that's what they call it. It's like the soapbox genre, but yeah, he's doing a great job on the music. And I don't think that this is a bad album. I was just kind of hoping for a J. Cole damn. But yeah. All right, so let me get to the next song, which is, that was actually called the, oh no, fuck. I'm about to play Window Pane now, which is the outro.
I put my head to the sky, I sing, grateful for the blessings you bring. Thank you for the ones I love, forgive me for the times I was. All I ever wanted was to hear them bitches holler back, get some money, touch respect, and now look, I got all of that. All I wanna do is see my granny on the other side. All I wanna do is kill the man that made my mama cry. Niggas bang in the Ville, I always thought that shit was strange. How you claim blood of cuz when that was just a LA thing. I don't mean no difference. Put my head to the sky, I sing, grateful for the blessings you bring. Thank you for the ones I love. Forgive me for the time cry. All I want to do is touch a platinum plaque and celebrate. All I want to do is keep my niggas out the yellow tape. All I want to do is see my granny on the other side. All I want to do is kill the man that made my mama cry.
So that was, what was that? Window Pane. That was pretty good. That was another one where it's like, I like how the hook flowed on that, but it's another one where it's just, reminds me of sitting in some, like being at the fucking courtyard or some high-rise projects and it's cloudy as fuck outside. Like that's the type of, and that's the soundtrack of that atmosphere. That's kind of what that sounds like to me. So it's not really bright. It's not something I want to play again, but it did have a message. And that's what I was saying at the beginning. I feel like that's what is, there's a sacrifice. There's a sacrifice in that, because you either attack the body and make the body move, which can't really make the mind think, or you can make the mind think, which makes the body not move. You know, you can't really find that balance. There's not something that really has that balance just yet. Not really that I'm thinking of, right? And there's like kind of like a balance in there, but if you can't teach somebody and make them dance at the same time, that's unfortunate. But maybe there is a vibe out there, somebody's doing it, but not that I know of. But yeah, that's what I would. I wasn't expecting that from J. Cole, but I was kind of hoping he did basically a J. Cole dumbed down commercial album. That is what this is, really. Because it's definitely dumbed down. It's definitely dumbed down. He's definitely using today's vibe, like today's wave, as far as the repetition and the triplet flow. So maybe this is like his, no, it's not his version of Damn, because Damn had radio hits. So I'm not sure if any of this is going to be on the radio. I have to see. Maybe it already is not, because I only listen to the radio when I hop in the car, and that's very often when I'm driving. So I mean, very seldom that I'm driving. So, all right. So the next song is Intro to the Fall, 1985. Intro to the Fall Off. So wait, there's the cutoff. Okay, the Fall Off. All right. So yeah, I'm listening to that, and then I'll wrap it up with some words about the entire album.
1985, I arrived. 33 years, damn, I'm grateful I survived. We wasn't supposed to get past 25. Joke's on you, motherfucker, we alive. Come here, little man, let me talk with you. See if I can paint for you the large picture. Congrats, cause you made it out your mama house. I hope you make enough to buy your mama house. Ooh, you could've bought a crib with all that bread that you done blew. I know you think this type of revenue is never ending, but I wanna take a minute just to tell you that ain't true. When they them kids is listening, gon' grow up and get too old for that shit that made you blow up. I'll be around forever, cause my skills is tip-top. To any amateur niggas that wanna get rocked, just remember what I told you when your shit flop. In 5 years, you gon' be on Love and Hip Hop, nigga.
Okay. All right. So yeah, he threw a couple shots. That was good, because it's like he said he started off with the get off the little young niggas' backs, but at the same time then started kind of like young bull and the young bull. So it was I fucks with that. That was good. It still wasn't catchy, but it was good. It wasn't too up tempo, but it wasn't too low. And that was a good way to end the album, because it was like it addressed a lot of shit at the same time. People was expecting him to say something about that. At least I was. I was expecting him to say something about that again. And then he did, you know what I mean? But just in a way that kind of cleaned up what he said, but still not changing up what he said. Like, I'm still not impressed by your music, but I like to see a black man winning, you know, and I like to see him having fun. I respect that. So, but have you ever thought about your impact? You know what I mean? You still got a problem with that part. So that was good. I love, can't deny he got bars, man. He could string together, and that's like the genre of hip hop I remember, is where the concept was strung together from beginning to end of the verse. Not this bar and this bar have nothing to do with each other except for the fact that they rhyme. You know what I mean? That's some new shit. That's something that I never allowed myself to get away with before. You know what I'm saying? But now in this day and age, don't nobody give a fuck. So I kind of just let it vibe or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's masterful. And the fact that it can go from here to here and still have entertainment in between that, that's masterful. That's what the masters do. You feel me? Wow. Yeah. So it's just more mental. But yeah, I love the points that he made in that song. I love the fact that he made points for both sides, but you can still tell he got a little bias, right? A side that he's leaning to. But I mean, that was kind of like for anybody who wanted. He's talking shit. He started the album talking shit on the first track, KOD, I think he was talking shit. Might have been one of those, I think he was talking shit. And then he ended it on 1985, Intro to the Fall Off. Hey, so it's the fall off his birth? I'm not sure. It's the fall off his life? I'm not really sure. So my overall perspective of the album, I wouldn't listen to it again, unfortunately. I think I put one song on my playlist, and I think I put 2 songs on my playlist. I'm going to see how the other one goes, because I think that one was kind of deep, a little introspective, so see how that goes when it comes on in the car. And other than that, the album was pretty much what I expected. Thinking, introspection, making a point, touching you as opposed to trying to entertain you. Nothing really for the club or really for the radio. I don't think so. So I don't really know how to feel about this album, because I feel like at the same time he wasn't trying hard. Like To Pimp a Butterfly, I'm trying to change the entire world. I just felt like it was trying to satire in a way of I'm using today's flow and wave to say shit about today's flow and wave. And it was kind of dumbed down. So I don't know how to feel about this. And I really want to know what the J. Cole fans feel, because I'm thinking of shit like Born Sinner, right? That's really the only album, Born Sinner, and there was another one that I listened to too. I can't remember. Oh, Forest Hills, right? So I'm thinking of those where it's like damn, shit that you hear on the radio. But I guess he's just on a different wave. So I don't know. Y'all tell me, man. What should I expect from this? I was expecting him to try to make a classic album. I think that's what it was, because of all the hype on everybody else's shit that just came out. So with him saying my shit coming out on this Friday, I don't know. I'm trying to wow the world, and I don't feel like that's really what he was trying to do. So I don't know. Y'all tell me. All right, thank y'all for watching. Be honest with your comments. I don't care if you hate what I just said. I just want y'all to be honest. Let me know if I'm off base or whatnot, because I haven't listened to everything Cole's done. I'm coming off the wave of Born Sinner and Forest Hills, you know, which had, to me, Born Sinner especially had fucking bangers on there. It's like he was trying to tell niggas they ain't shit as far as like the quality of his music. And that's what I was kind of expecting on this one, but I didn't get that. So what am I missing? What am I doing wrong as far as my expectation? And what is the other thing? And I'm coming off the high of Cardi, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Cardi's Invasion of Privacy was the perfect entertainment album. It was a perfect experience reviewing an album. So coming off of that high and expecting, hopefully J. Cole did some damn shit, and it really didn't come out like that. And so yeah, let me know, man. Am I off base, or do y'all agree with me? Let me know in the comments below. Thank y'all for spending time with me watching. I appreciate your time and attention as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh yeah, that's right. Look up my music, right? 100 Days of Summer, 1 in. I'm actually hot. I'm putting some videos on the screen. Check them out. Let me know what y'all think. Thank you again for your time and attention. I'll see you on the next video.